Hectic pace and 24/7 schedule that Dr. Lisa keeps up around the clock is always about making a difference to the lives of animals everywhere, including embracing new ideas, as well as sharing knowledge and innovative ideas with other vets in other parts of the world. Dr. Lisa has just arrived back from Hawaii and is looking happy and relaxed, even though we know she's had no more than a few hours sleep in the last 24 hours while flying to the other side of the world for just 4 days, and 2 of those days were spent travelling. Whew!
Aloha! Well, back from conference, had a wonderful time. It was an amazing vet conference, and I spoke to other vets and exchanged ideas on how we treat animals and look after them. It's always a fabulous opportunity to interact and come up with some other strategies on how to give our furry friends the best possible care. But it's great to be back in New Zealand, even though Hawaii is a really beautiful place. And well,
it's back to work.
Here we go.
In true blue Dr. Lisa style, she soldiers right back into a big day of work and is quick to check on her patients in the animal hospital waiting for her. Super Sue, Tara, Emma, Kerry and Karen have all been busy holding the fort with the clinic in full throttle these last few days. Even Tango, the practice cat, has been busy helping out. Pisa the cat, who was left severely paralysed after an accident, is also happy to see Dr. Lisa back for a cuddle. Pisa has been here for 5 weeks now, and Dr. Lisa and her team have tried hard to restore some of her nerve function with acupuncture and hyperbaric oxygen therapy, but concerns are starting to grow for Pisa's long-term survival. Holistic Vets have been nominated for a major award, so Dr. Lisa is off to get a quick haircut, and even while at the hairdresser's, she's doing what she loves, looking after animals. You can take the vet out of the practice, but you can't take the practice out of the vet. As Dr. Lisa makes a mad dash away from the clinic to get a haircut before the awards, she tells us one of her favourite stories on the way.
One time, I had Jason, our SPCA inspector, bring a shag in for an examination. Jace always comes in for a shag. And the shag was on the examination table and we checked it out. We did the veterinary care that it needed and sent it out to rehabilitation. And my next patient was a dog. And the dog was a Labrador. It came into the room and it was sniffing away on the table. And the owner was apologetic that this doggy was so out of hand, sniffing away. And I said, "Don't worry, mate, I just had a shag on the table."
Ooh, Dr. Lisa, you are full of surprises. Back at the hairdressers, Dr. Lisa has a few rare moments to relax while getting her haircut and a big night ahead at the Westpac Tauranga Business Awards. Just a few weeks ago, Dr. Lisa won the Young Reed Woodburg Young Business Owner of the Year Award, and now ARC and Holistic Vets have been nominated for this year's Westpac Tauranga Business Awards. Looking sharp, Dr. Lisa. Ooh-wee! Looking sharp, Dr. Lisa. So how does Dr. Lisa keep up the energy she has to do all that she does in the space of a day? Between all the incoming animals and wildlife, consultations, surgery, the whole lot, she keeps herself healthy in mind, body and soul by eating healthy, wholesome foods, exercising and heading off to the gym when the time allows. You are a powerhouse, Dr. Lisa. What is Dr. Lisa and the team excited about? Congratulations are in order. Holistic Vets have just won the Westpac Tauranga Business Award for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, and ARC were finalists in the Community Organisation category, acknowledging all their hard work. A well-deserved celebratory lunch is on the menu today, and even Tango, the practice cat, is looking pretty smitten about it all.
Making a difference to the animals that I look after and the people that look after them is really near and dear to my heart. Some days are rough with sad endings, but most of the time it's just really enjoyable and such wonderful work and a real privilege to be able to do.
It's off to the radio station now for Dr. Lisa to pay one of her regular visits to hosts and ridiculously attractive, charming, witty, ruggedly good-looking Will and Bridget on Classic Hits 95 FM, where eager listeners love to hear about what she's up to and how she makes a difference to the lives of animals.
It's a dove, a white dove.
Oh, cool.
And these are not native species. He's been owned by someone who's actually got a tag on his leg, but we can't trace him, unfortunately. But he's come in with a broken wing.
So how did you get that? What happened?
Probably flown into something.
Yeah, flown to a
Is
building.
he going to be okay?
Yeah, he's good. These guys are tough as nuts. They heal up at a rate of knots.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
The other thing we wanted to congratulate you on is we had the Business Awards not so long ago. Westpac Tauranga Business Awards. You did pretty well, didn't you? What happened?
Oh, well,
Push your own barrow, please.
there was this amazing MC called
No.
So don't push his barrow, push yours.
What award did you win?
Holistic Vets won an award for innovation and entrepreneurship.
That's really cool.
And
Yeah.
when you hear the story of where you guys started, because you started out of the boot of your car,
Exactly, Brett doing home visits under the boot of my car.
work up to having a surgery and holistic vets and doing the rest of
Yeah.
it. It's an amazing story.
It's really cool.
Can I just ask about the hyperbaric oxygen chamber that you have at Holistic Vets? Is that open for human use?
No such luck. Well,
it's
yeah,
disappointing.
it is disappointing.
I was
No.
going to say, if you had maybe, a bit of a celebration one night, the next day, maybe jump on into the oxygen chamber.
When was the last time you legitimately used that chamber?
Yesterday, actually.
Oh, really?
We've got this gorgeous ragdoll cat that's come to us from Whitianga. She was probably run over by a car but paralysed in her back end.
Wow.
And the owners had few options aside from euthanasia, given the input of the specialist in their local vet, but they wanted more because her front half is so bright and happy. She's a gorgeous little cat called Pisa. So we've been treating her with acupuncture in the hyperbaric chamber, and she's been doing great.
Oh, that's cool. That is so cool to see.
Yeah. So you think she's going to be okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, she's going in the chamber regularly. And yesterday we also had a pukiko brought in with a broken leg. So today she'll go in the chamber with a pukiko because it makes the bones knit really, really quickly. And
wow.
in no time, the pukiko will be back and
So wait, you're going to put a pukiko and a ragdoll cat in the hyperbaric chamber together, and that's okay?
Absolutely, they have separate containers, and it keeps
right.
Pisa entertained. He really likes to see the wildlife that comes through the door. It's
Cool.
bird therapy.
It's those pukikos, they're beautiful birds, but aren't they stupid?
They
They are like hanging around by the road all the time.
not overly intellectually endowed.
No, they are not. I feel like I should hold this tiny cat up and we should have like Lion King music.
Yeah,
Or
it's
something like that.
definitely like
Oh.
Simba. He's the
Yeah.
new Lion King.
Look, if you want to find out more, you can go to ARC. It's arrc.org.nz, or you can go to our Facebook page, Classic It's 95 FM on Facebook, where we have a picture of the cutest little ginger 1 week old cat you have ever seen. Hey, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Sweet!
That's great.
That was awesome!
And if you happen to recognise the voice, that's me. I'm Will from Classic Hits 95 FM. I do the breakfast show with Bridget from 6 till 9 every morning in the Bay of Plenty, and we love talking with Dr. Lisa. The things that she does for animals in our community are unparalleled. She and her team are legends. Plus, we can